Speaking of homeless people, though, wow, they're fucking aggressive in San Francisco.
What?
The homeless people are fucking aggressive in San Francisco.
They just love you.
No, because when I'm walking around,
they are aggressive in San
when
Francisco.
I'm walking around by myself,
it's like the homeless
they
capital
leave
of the
me
world.
alone. But when we're walking in a group, it's very clear that we're like maybe from GDC or something, and they just descend on that area to aggressively beg for change.
They know. Yeah. I donated to a homeless man. I gave him $5.
Whoa!
I gave one guy $5, and everybody else. Why don't you go and fuck off then?
I was met with such, kind of harsh encounters and like almost fear with some of the homeless people there that I didn't give anyone fucking money. Yeah. But in years past, there's been someone who has a gimmick that's like, oh, okay, yeah, like the box monster.
Yeah.
I gave that guy money.
I think that guy died.
He did?
I think I read an article.
Yeah, because he died of exposure.
He had his box with no home.
He was homeless.
He got lost.
Hey, man, I feel the plight, and there's a lot of like young, like kind of gutter punk kids down there that are begging for change and stuff too. Yeah. And like, I get it.
It's expensive to live in San Francisco.
I fucking get it. Yeah, I do.
It is.
You know what's funny?
But crackheads were coming up to me and like trying to have fucking 2-inch conversations away from my face, and it's like, hey, I'm fucking walking as fast as I can to get away.
There's a lot of articles. I've been reading a lot of articles about how San Francisco is too expensive to live in, and a lot of people who've lived there for years are having to move out of their homes, and they're complaining about gentrification and how, like people are moving in, sprucing everything up and making it too expensive for the residents to live there. My friend lives in San Francisco. We hung out with a friend of ours all weekend. His opinion on this is good. Fuck them all, kick them all out.
Really?
It is the opposite of every article I've ever read. He's just like, everywhere you walk is just fucking homeless people. The city spends more money on per homeless person than they do on the citizens who actually pay rent. I'm tired of it. Get them all out of here. I just thought it was.
What do you do?
I just thought it was a really funny, contrasting opinion.
Yeah, there's tons of different opinions. We saw. It's just interesting when you go to somewhere who has a different type of population. And part of the population there, a large part, is homeless.
It's a very large part.
And panhandling. And, like, we saw a crazy crackhead drug deal go down where the woman was screaming at the guy who was following her down the middle of the street, saying, I left the money, I left the money.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We walked a block up and saw two crumpled dollars on the ground.
We found the money.
The same two people were yelling about the same thing last year.
Yeah.
I saw those same people.
When we were getting pizza for everyone, remember that guy who was walking down the street with his face all beat up?
Oh,
and
yeah.
bloody? This guy was walking down the street and he just
busted
got
lip,
the shit kicked out of him.
Busted
his ear
lip
was
and
like,
a skinned cheekbone.
He was fucked up.
He had
was
blood
like
running out.
limping down the street. Just
You know what's going to happen? They're going to keep increasing the rent. Everybody's going to move out except for the homeless people who already don't pay rent.
Well, isn't it that?
And then you're just going to have an abandoned city full of homeless people.
There's so many programs for the homeless that it's like
a bigger industry than.
My friend was saying there are so
like,
many programs for the homeless that they spend on average over $100,000 per homeless person in the city, considering all the homeless shelters and food programs and this, that, and the other thing that they pay for. And what he was also saying is to take part in all these programs as a homeless person, you need to be sober. And he was like, and no homeless person wants to be sober, so none of them even use it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I mean, I'm not saying I know what the fucking solution is, but there's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on in that city.
The solution, who knows what the solution is? You gotta find the root of the problem.
Yeah.
But you know what? It is like a big tourist area, and I wouldn't want to take the kids down there.
That's what I think about.
The
is
shit
like,
we saw with like the screwdriver. It's like everything is like even like
year after year,
it's still fucked up.
Year after year, we've seen drugs and violence in that area.
Right.
And I find it shocking that I see like a very posh woman with like toddlers.
Yeah.
Like out on the street with headphones in. She's not even paying attention to her environment.
It's a major city. That's what it's like.
I know, but I feel like the danger risk is so, and maybe
you know what it is?
Sound like
it's
such a
honestly,
suburban kid.
I don't want to criticize us, but I'm going to. We're fucking spoiled because we live in like the nicest place in America.
Oh yeah. That's definitely part of it.
San Diego's fucking great. It's beautiful. There's hardly any homeless people here. They're all really nice, and they just lay under a tree and sleep all day in the warm sun of San Diego.
It gets cold and fucking windy in San Francisco.
Yeah. It's really
it makes
nice
people
here.
Fucking tough.
There you have it.
Interesting.
That's how you fix it. That's how you fix the homeless problem.
Moving to San Diego?
You know.
Well, they did that when they closed down all the insane asylums in the 70s.
What?
The government shut down a lot of insane asylums in the 1970s.
Is this
and
conspiracy
80s. No,
theory
I think
stuff?
this is in the days. No. I think this is like pretty well documented. I haven't read this in so fucking long. I'm not 100% sure on the dates and where they moved them, but a lot of cities would hire buses to move the homeless people that had been kicked out of the institutions to other cities. They would just buy them a one-way ticket and say, "Here's $20. Get on this bus and go to fucking San Diego."
I've heard of that.
That did happen.
They did that a lot with prisoners and stuff like that.
Well,
They send them out.
specifically in institutions.
Real quick, someone in the chat says San Diego, home of tank rampages and minor school shootings. What's a minor school shooting?
West with the 22 and out here in East
I'm pretty
County.
sure if you take a gun to a school and just shoot it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he killed
that's
someone.
just a school
If you kill
shooting.
someone in a school,
There was one that happened where no one died except for the gunman.
We did
that
have,
that wasn't here though.
We had two
No, it
school
was.
shootings back to back.
Oh,
There
the first one?
was one at Santana,
Is that
one
a
at
Granite?
Granite Hills.
Granite Hills
Oh, that's right.
only the shooter
got shot.
and he later killed himself in prison.
Shooter got shot and
The
hung
one in-
himself with
what was
his
the first
underwear.
one you said?
Santana.
Santana?
That guy
He
went in
killed-
with a 22 rifle, killed a boy who was pissing in the bathroom stall,
Yeah.
and he didn't even see it coming. And I think he
Yeah, we
shot
know.
a bunch of other people. But I
Yeah,
think
he
only
did.
one death.
Dude, I used to work with a guy at Subway who went to that school during that
I
time.
dated a girl that went to that
He
school.
had the
Me
gun,
too.
like a gun pointed at him, and the guy pulled the trigger, but he's out of bullets.
That was the guy.
The
you
guy
told me that story.
Yeah, fucking
Ugh.
nuts.
Yeah,
Oh, awful.
I
Awful
dated
stuff.
I dated a girl that went there during that, and she was like fucked up over it.
Well, yeah.
Crazy.
Had to go to like therapy. And stuff.
We were all in high school when that school shooting happened at Santana, and I remember our principal came on the intercom, and he was like, "The school has been put in lockdown. Everybody stay in your
You should-
classrooms. There's been a school shooting. Stay tuned for more details."
Yes.
Oh, you thought it was
And
yours?
then about a
yeah.
minute later,
Yeah.
the school shooting is at another school, not ours. The end.
Yeah, but
Oh, wow.
everyone's panicked. But the school Santana was about a mile away from our high school.
Yeah.
So like I was walking to English class and I saw like 35 cop cars going past, going to. And I was like, what the fuck is happening?
to Santana.
That was before people had cell phones, really. Like some people did. And that's
had
how
a
you
cell
found
phone.
out. But like that was
Damn.
nuts.
People had cell phones, but it was the era of Nokia cell phones.
Right.
You could like change your
Like,
faceplate and play
I
Snake on it.
didn't bring my cell phone because
Play
why would I need
Snake.
it? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was so good at Snake 2. I was so fucking good at Snake 2.
Dude, that was your game.
It was my game. Rocco, any memories about high school?
No, I wanted to shoot myself.
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Dude, suicide's not a joke.
You've been watching
dude.
The Road or what?
Yeah, stop watching The Road.
Hey, can I run a commercial?
Yeah.
Okay, commercial.